Imagine stepping onto a luxury cruise ship. Endless buffets, ocean views, and pure relaxation. It feels like a floating paradise. But what if I told you that behind the polished decks and smiling crew, there's a hidden world passengers rarely see? Today, we're uncovering cruise secrets that are never told to passengers. The kind of information cruise lines don't advertise. From what happens below deck to what crew members are trained to never say, these are the truths hiding in plain sight. Stay with me because some of these might completely change how you see cruise ships forever. Let's start with something most people never think about. Secret 1. There's an entire hidden world below deck. Passengers only see about 30% of a cruise ship. Below the surface lies a maze of narrow hallways, crew-only areas, and restricted zones. This hidden section is where thousands of crew members live and work, often in tight, shared cabins. These areas are designed for efficiency, not comfort. Crew members can work up to 16 hours a day, sometimes for months without a single day off. It's one of those hidden cruise secrets that most passengers never realize while enjoying their vacation. Secret 2. The crew has a code system for everything. Ever heard an announcement that sounded vague or overly calm? That's intentional. Cruise ships use coded language to communicate emergencies without alarming passengers. For example, certain phrases or numbers can indicate medical emergencies, fires, or even security threats. These are part of the secrets cruise workers never tell, because panic is the last thing cruise lines want spreading on board. Secret 3. Not all cabins are equal, even if they look the same. Here's one of the biggest cruise ship secrets revealed. 2 cabins that look identical online can have completely different experiences. Some rooms are located directly under nightclubs, kitchens, or engine areas, meaning noise at all hours. Others might be near crew access doors with constant traffic. Cruise lines rarely highlight this. That's why experienced travelers always research cabin locations carefully. One of the most valuable cruise tips you can use. Secret 4. The buffet isn't always as fresh as you think. Buffets are a cruise staple. But here's what cruise secrets passengers should know. Food isn't always prepared fresh in the moment. Some dishes are reused creatively, transformed into new meals to reduce waste. For example, leftovers from one meal may reappear in a different form the next day. This doesn't necessarily mean it's unsafe, but it's definitely one of those cruise secrets that isn't advertised. Secret 5. There's a morgue on board. Yes, every major cruise ship has a morgue. It's not something you'll see on the brochure, but it's necessary. With thousands of passengers, many of them elderly, deaths do happen during long voyages. The morgue is typically located in a discreet, restricted area below deck. It's a chilling reminder that even in paradise, reality doesn't stop. Secret 6. Crew members see everything. If you think no one notices what happens behind your cabin door, think again. Crew members are trained to observe behavior for safety reasons. They notice patterns from excessive drinking to suspicious activity. This is part of what cruise crew hides from passengers' constant monitoring that helps maintain order on board. So while it feels private, it's not entirely. Secret 7. Overboard incidents are more common than you think. Cruise lines rarely talk about this, but every year, there are cases of passengers going overboard. Whether accidental or intentional, these incidents are handled quietly to protect the ship's reputation. Announcements are often vague, and details are limited. It's one of the darker cruise ship secrets that most people never hear about unless they actively research it. Secret 8. The shops aren't always a good deal. Duty-free shopping sounds like a bargain. But here's the truth. Prices on board aren't always cheaper than on land. In fact, some items are marked up significantly. This is why seasoned travelers always compare prices before buying. It's one of those cruise tips that can save you money, and one of the cruise secrets passengers wish they knew earlier. Secret 9. The crew is always selling to you. From drink packages to excursions, upselling is a huge part of cruise operations. Crew members are often trained and sometimes pressured to promote services and products. Even friendly conversations can subtly lead to a sales pitch. It's part of the business model, and one of the secrets cruise workers never tell openly. Secret 10. The all-inclusive. Experience isn't really all-inclusive. This might be the biggest myth of all. While cruises advertise an all-inclusive experience, many things cost extra: specialty dining, premium drinks, Wi-Fi, excursions, and even some onboard activities. By the end of the trip, passengers can spend far more than expected. This is one of the most important cruise ship secrets revealed, and why budgeting ahead is crucial. Secret 11. There are jails on cruise ships. Yes, cruise ships have holding cells. Known informally as the brig, these are used for passengers who break rules or pose a threat to others. Security teams on board are trained to handle serious incidents until authorities take over at the next port. It's one of those hidden cruise secrets that sounds like something from a movie, but it's very real. Secret 12. Medical care is limited. Cruise ships do have medical centers, but they're not full hospitals. Serious conditions may require evacuation, which can be extremely expensive, especially without travel insurance. This is one of the most overlooked cruise tips. Always be prepared for emergencies, because once you're at sea, help isn't always immediate. Secret 13. Environmental practices aren't always perfect. Cruise lines promote sustainability, but the reality is more complex. Waste management at sea has improved over the years, but controversies still exist around pollution and environmental impact. This is one of those cruise secrets that doesn't get much attention in marketing campaigns. Secret 14. Staff live. Very different lives than passengers. While passengers enjoy luxury, crew members operate on strict schedules and limited freedom. Contracts can last months, and time off is minimal. Despite this, many crew members remain incredibly professional and friendly. It's a hidden contrast, one of the most human cruise ship secrets you'll never see unless you look closely. Secret 15. You can actually access hidden perks if you know how. Not all secrets are negative. There are perks most passengers miss, like free room upgrades, onboard credits, or exclusive deals. All it takes is knowing when to ask, being polite, and sometimes just booking at the right time. This is where smart cruise tips can completely transform your experience. Now here's the truth. Cruise ships are still incredible experiences. Millions of people travel every year and have unforgettable vacations. But understanding these cruise secrets gives you an advantage. You become a smarter traveler. You avoid common mistakes, and you see beyond the surface-level luxury into how things really work. So, next time you step onto a cruise ship, look a little closer. Listen a little more carefully, because behind every smiling crew member, every perfectly plated meal, and every breathtaking ocean view, there are stories, systems, and secrets most passengers will never notice. If you enjoyed uncovering these cruise ship secrets revealed, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into travel mysteries, hidden truths, and real stories from around the world. And tell me in the comments, which of these secrets shocked you the most?